Bullying, that's what the EPA does. They came into our life, took our property, put us in limbo, told us we can't do anything with it, and then threatened us with fines.
The Sacketts would be facing more than $100 million in fines.
They use intimidation, and us as American people, my husband and I, are really kind of fed up.
That was the amazing thing about one of the cases, and this is really what got me started in writing this book, was the case of Mike and Chantel Sackett. They live in Idaho. They buy a lot for $25,000. They're regular middle-class folks. They're not really rich. $25,000 for a lot. They put some gravel on it and begin building. The government says, hey, that's a wetlands, and they fine them $75,000 a day. And
$75,000 a day. Per day.
But then they say, while the fines are accumulating, you have no recourse. Pick up the gravel and pick up the dirt and make the lot like it used to be and pay a fine to the Sierra Club, or we'll keep fining you. They fight it all the way to the Supreme Court, and you know the Supreme Court's not all conservatives. You may have heard that.
I've heard that.
They voted 9-0 in favor of the Sacketts and said, my God, this is America. You can't take someone's property without having their day in court.
Don't you think most ordinary homeowners would say this kind of thing can't happen in the United States?
So the Supreme Court demanded they have their day in court, and you know what the EPA did? They're still trying to get money out of them.
We believe property owners have their right to their day in court, and the EPA has to be subject to the rule of the law.
The government can bully you with expensive litigation.
I was very concerned, as the other families that have spoken out, about even coming here today, because I know what the government can do. I know what they have done to my family, and they do retaliate.
We're scared to take this fight on, but it's to do the right thing, because they can't be allowed to do this to everybody in America, and they are.
But my dad is 79 years old. He's on his deathbed. Today, he was given last rites, and they said they don't anticipate he'll make it through the evening. But he'd never want us to give up.
There was a guy named John Potsky, came here to escape communism and the Soviets in Hungary, came from freedom in our country. We put him in jail for 3 years, and do you know what he did? He put clean dirt on dry land, and they said, you know what, dirt is a pollutant and dry land is a wetlands.
Unbelievable.
And that kind of stuff shouldn't happen in America.
These agencies may have turned our American dream into a nightmare, but I believe as long as people are willing to stand strong, the Constitution will prevail.
Bullying, that's what the EPA does.